Yes, hello, me to everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. It is the 18th of February. Hello, me, and welcome to another day of the week. Right now it's a little windy outside. It's not too bad otherwise. Yeah, let me see my clean mouth. Yeah, I did. I had some cake this morning. Okay, now today we got a lot going on. Nothing really super exciting. Well, sort of. I'm my case manager. I'm going to be going to lunch at KFC. Now, you remember when I was living in Roadway Inn, we went to that KFC buffet. So, I'm kind of revisiting my old roost. Oh, and my old jaunts. So, I'll be going over there to check things out. Oh, yeah, I do get the newest medical information for you guys. And I'm going to start trying to work on my website soon so we can get the medical paperwork on file for you so you can go through and read it. For those of you who are technically inclined with medical information, I would like to make this available to you. I just didn't get a chance to scan it into the computer yet. My case manager is going to want to need a copy for our files too. So I'm going to try to get the information together on my website so that we can have, like I promised you, I said, my life is an open book. It literally is. You can literally read all about me. I will go through and try to present my lab work and stuff on my website, which I haven't yet built, so I'm going to do that this week. Today I got the Linux machine working properly. I just had to officially reinstall everything. Right now, I'm in the process of trying to compile the newer Firefox for Linux. I needed to install a few things called a few libraries. Apparently, it's using since Pulse Audio and a few other things. So I'm trying to get those guys compiled and so that we can get the newest version, or newer, I don't want to say the newest, but the newer version of Firefox installed on the Power Mac G5 and the Linux, because it's a 64-bit computer, so technically it should be able to run a 64-bit Firefox, unless Firefox decided to be a real inconvenient truth and trying to make things really, really hard on everybody. I hope not, Firefox. Please don't do that to me. I'm already having enough trouble just trying to get things working. Okay, now I also compiled the latest, or the last 3.2.77 kernel. I didn't go with a newer one because I already was using 3.2 kernel under the Linux machine under Debian, so I decided to go ahead and compile the very last, to my knowledge, 3.2.77 kernel edition, which installed the firmware and the drivers. Unlike the Debian kernel, it doesn't discombobulate the system and tear out the modules and rip them up and make a real mess of the thing, but I'm having some problems with the Broadcom B43 wireless card because the drivers are not there. Well, the firmware isn't anyway, and the drivers are not there anymore because they'll go poof, I kissed them goodbye. Okay, that's only because the Broadcom decided to put the firmware drivers somewhere else than the standard website, and so the standard firmware B43 firmware install module doesn't work right anymore. I got something, but the problem was it's not the right thing, and when I tried to install it from Debian, it totally messed up my init.rd image and caused the computer to go foobar. Well, not foobar, because that means followed up beyond repair, which it certainly was not followed up beyond repair. Let's just put it this way, I put a big monkey wrench into the works, so it took me quite a bit of time of head scratching and things like that to get it working. I did, and I fixed that. And so I was very nervously chomping on my fingers as I was trying to compile the very newest 3.2.77 kernel release, which is the original from kernel.org instead of the Debian version, which still has all the firmware drivers installed. And I compiled that, and as far as I can tell right now, I booted it up this morning as under the testing label, and it does work, and that's all I know. I didn't really get into a lot of details on what else it can do, but I will definitely going to be trying to add some new drivers and modules to it as well. I definitely want to try to eventually get the B43 module working again. But I don't even use wireless on the PowerMac G5 because I don't really have a reason to. Because there's just no reason to. I'm a different answer. I'm sorry if that sounds stupid. It's true. There is no reason to. Oh, by the way, I did want to let you know it seems, I did this test a little before you came on the computer here, that the right eye is doing fine today. As I said, it has its days. It's not always doing good. Oh, by the way, I went to the doctor's. My weight is, but you know what? Like his doctor in training said to me, she said, you know, Shel, you're built. You know, you're muscular. You're extremely strong. Your muscle is more dense than fat. You don't look like you have a severe fat issue. You got a gut. Yeah, but you know what? It's about all you really got. And I described to her the pains I was having with my muscles. And she said, well, looking at the situation, if your calcium levels go too low, it's going to cause pains in muscles and joints, and it's going to hurt. And she said, how did it feel after you started taking calcium supplements again? I said, the pain went away. She said, there you go. That's the answer. You got to take your calcium, and this is good for the bones along with potassium and everything else, and you're doing good. Oh, and no, I am not a diabetic. Yay! I knew that already. My A1C was reasonable. It was like, what was it, like 5.3. So I'm gonna do is, let me see, 5.3. Is definitely not at risk for a diabetic condition. My local glucose numbers are well within tolerance. It also indicates I'm not diabetic as well, so they go by multiple tests. So I'm happy to know that. Of course, he still wants to take the metformin because he thinks it'll still help. I said, well, yeah, you will, because it'll help extend my lifetime, too. From the Australian researcher, I told his doctor in practice, she's not a medical assistant, she's actually trained to be a doctor, so she's like an intern. And she said, I did not know that they're actually doing research using metformin as a way to extend lives of normal, non-diabetic people to 120 plus years. She said, yeah. I said, so maybe I'll live to be 120 plus. Count on nothing in life. Right, I won't. It's just sometimes it's just a joy just to get out of bed in the morning. Although this morning I was ready to throw fame across the room because every morning 7:30 starts getting my attention. Just like those BuzzFeed cat, the animated cat there. Excuse me, it's 7:30 in the morning. You gonna feed me now? I hate to be pessimistic, but I'm hungry. Feed me. Hey, feed me. Lick, 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 feed me. Oh man. Grabbed Fame and I picked him up smartly. I said, look, I wake up and feed you every morning. You're never going to starve to death, okay? Just let me get my brain in order. It's not always easy to get up at 7:30 in the morning, especially when you're working on the computer since 2 in the morning. Okay, so I'm going to like 5 hours sleep. Okay, I said, I will feed you. I promise you. And I did. I fed him. And he went out, Resty went out, and pretty much what it is. Are we going to do any videos from Kentucky Fried Chicken? Yeah, actually, today I think we're going to do a I do got a shopping list made, but when I went through and looked at it, it's really not that complicated. It's actually a very simple list. It consists of the lights for the studio, and of course, 4 rolls of toilet paper and 2 rolls of paper towels, and hopefully we can get baking soda. Well, yeah, okay. Well, I guess I can do that. I haven't really worked on it yet. Will I work on it? How's my knee doing today? Oh, better. So I was a little, sore yesterday. I went to the doctor, but I wasn't too bad. And of course, today I'm here and going to go to a post-birthday party, dinner to KFC. I already mentioned that. And said I'm going to go there and do that. I'm going to go to lunch. I'm going to be eating the greasy chicken because that stuff has a really nasty habit of doing something really nasty to my stomach. Maybe if I get some Tums to go with that, it won't be so bad. But I'm going to try to ease it on the chicken as well. I guess for the time being, that's it. And I'll talk to you in a little bit. Alright? And yeah, we will be doing a video this afternoon. Are we going to do it in the multimedia studio? Not right away. I kind of got to clean it up a little bit. I got to put the lights back up. That's why I was thinking about buying 2 new lights. One for the multimedia studio so I can actually put the lights up in the studio. So I have them. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to work on it. I'll work on it. I'll get it done. Alright. So for the time being, please do not forget that I am there to answer your questions. And I hope that you will be willing to submit your questions. And I will do my best to answer them in a timely manner. And by the way, yeah, I know. I got to start I got to stop squinting. I got to work on it. It's hard because my eyes are like really messed up in bright light. It's ironic because I do video in the studio. It has bright lights, but it's incandescent light, which is a little bit less harsh than daylight, which is much more hard on my eyeballs than the incandescent light is. So, that's it for now. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more and more ideas and more concepts and stuff like that. We'll be doing a lot of exploration in the next 3 months because I want to work on getting some weight off. So I gotta try to get more active. Alright, so I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye-bye.